The two guys, well, the biggest puncher, I feel, at the 135 will probably be
The two men, well, I believe that Javon Tank Davis M will be the biggest puncher at the 135, but Shakur Stevens will unquestionably be the most skilled fighter there. The best promoters, including Floyd Mayweather, Eddie Hearn, Oscar de la Hoya, and Shakur Stevenson, were fighting for his signature when he recently became a free agent. It all depends on their boss. I am in charge of Mayweather's 15 fights out of 16. So that's that, but in a surprising move, Shakur has decided to work with Golden Boy and Oscar de la Hoya Promotions. I can tell you right now that this is exclusive. After a tight friendship with Mayweather, but before making his decision, Shakur portrayed Mayweather as all talk and no show, leaving no one but Tank laughing at him. William Seppa will fight Shakur Stevenson. If Shakur phones me, I will create that fight. Music Floyd, we all know that Tank was promoted by Mayweather for a while, and maybe this is what caused the animosity between Tank and Shakur. But like with Floyd, it wasn't just offense. There were a lot of defensive plays and things where it was like, that could work for me. Before we get into the most recent twist, let's go back a little. Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis have had a rough relationship for years because they are both incredibly talented and competitive. As time passed, the rivalry between Shakur and Floyd Mayweather became more than just a rivalry. One of the most memorable jabs came when Gervonta asserted that Floyd Mayweather didn't even like Shakur. This was an intriguing claim given Floyd's influence in the boxing world and everything he had done for Shakur. It got personal. They started exchanging jabs on social media, in interviews, and even in person. Gervonta has frequently questioned Shakur's abilities and accomplishments in an attempt to get under his skin. I think that Don's remarks about Mayweather not like Shakur were very cutting. There's an opportunity. It all depends on what I want to offer him. It all relies on what fighters we have on our roster. Floyd isn't even fond of him. Moving ahead to Shakur's latest decision to become a free man, Devin stated regarding him that you're not on his radar. He's got bigger fish to fry. Music representative, this move made him one of the hottest commodities in boxing, and promoters were lining up to sign him. Would he sign with Floyd Mayweather, taking advantage of the mentorship and promotional power of one of the greatest boxers of all time? Or would he join Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing with its global reach and innovative approach? It's a bit challenging for Top Rank and Bob to determine in a move that stunned his supporters, since I'm not sure what his market value is. Shakur Stevenson made the decision to work with Oscar de la Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions. Given that Golden Boy Promotions has a proven track record of helping fighters develop and land big fights, and with Austin de la Hoya's experience in promotion, Shakur probably saw an opportunity to take his career to the next level. Although it seems like a blueprint, he needs opponents, the right names, Williamson, and a look. However, when Davis heard the news, he couldn't help but laugh. Shakur's choice to turn out Floyd Mayweather in favor of Oscar de la Hoya was ironic after all the jabs he took at Shakur about not being liked by him. Shakur was moving away from Mayweather Promotions, one of the best guys in the world, so young Don couldn't resist. But he said, I told y'all Shakur knows what's up. He knows Floyd doesn't care about him, that's why he went to Oscar now. This is ironic because it happened after both Shakur and Floyd had expressed a great deal of admiration for each other, particularly Shakur Stevenson's admiration for Floyd Mayweather, which is well documented and deeply ingrained in the sport. So yeah, it's all about skills. Pearl Whitaker didn't have a lot of punching power, but he was tough and exciting, and he battled everyone, from his public declarations to his training sessions with the boxing legend. Shakur has continuously shown his regard and devotion for Mayweather, referring to him as the GOAT. According to Shakur, his career and his aspirations were affected by this admiration for the icon. In multiple interviews, Shakur has never held back when expressing his respect for Mayweather and how his success has influenced him. Floyd is a great promoter, and I appreciate that. We'll talk about shoulder rolls, but since I'm a southpaw, I'm not really asking for too many secrets about the shoulder. Instead, I like to watch old Floyd fights where he sells out arenas. You can tell he's so at ease. In an interview, Shakur once stated that Mayweather's skills in the ring are just one aspect of his persona that he admires. Other traits include his poise, showmanship, and capacity to draw sizable crowds. Floyd is telling me things that I have already seen him do, so I understand exactly what he is saying. Shakur greatly admires Mayweather's ability to perform at the highest level under pressure and aspires to emulate in his own career. However, there are a lot of things that he did demonstrate for me, and I am grateful for that. I will definitely learn more from him and work with him again. Shakur's respect for Mayweather transcends words and deeds. He even disclosed that he actively studies Mayweather's fights, dissecting his tactics, strategies, and demeanor. He had previously stated that he watches Mayweather's older bouts to comprehend how he maintained such a high caliber of performance throughout his career. It was comforting to be reminded of certain things. That said, in an interview with Sky Sports, Shakur expressed his eagerness to learn from Mayweather and talked about how he tries to incorporate Mayweather's laid-back approach in the ring into his own style. If you pay attention to him, he is so laid back. That said, I think our chemistry was really great, and I enjoyed working with Floyd Mayweather. Shakur said, "What does that mean? And are you dropping us a scoop right now?" I'm not operating a scoop B. I'm learning from a GOAT. I'm learning from a great one. True, his admiration for Mayweather has also manifested in their training sessions together. There have been several confirmed instances of Shakur training with Mayweather. These training sessions, while not extensive, provided Shakur with valuable insights into Mayweather's training regimen and techniques, but I love to get knowledge from Bottom. Same thing with Floyd. I just like learning from all the grad and seeing like some of the stuff that they use when they out. Even one video shows Mayweather sparring with Shakur, offering him tips and guidance. While the extent of their training partnership is limited, these sessions were significant for Shakur. They allowed him to observe firsthand the work ethic and discipline that Mayweather brings to his training, something that has undoubtedly influenced Shakur's own approach to his career. And it was amazing working with Floyd. It was amazing to see if reflex is still sharp. Was testing his conditioning while we was on the M. But this admiration was not expressed by Shakur. Only Floyd Mayweather Jr., a legendary figure in boxing, has not held back his admiration for Shakur Stevenson, either in various interviews and public statements. Mayweather, a boxing legend, has frequently